Gashapon Gundam heads. I think that's how you say it. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video from Gunpla University, where we are not the teachers but students just like you. If this is your first time here and you're looking to take your Gundam model kits or your Gunpla to the next level, or you just love Gundam and other anime related figures and models, get started right now by hitting the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell icon. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Great to have you all back here with us today. So today we're checking out these Gashapons. I'm not really sure. Sorry, I'm not positive on how to pronounce these, but we're checking out some of these really cool Gundam heads. And we managed to pick these up during our last trip to Florida down to USA Gundam store. And we saw them and we just had to get some of these. So starting off, we've got the black with the white, the anime color, and the clear. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and break these down, open them up, and pop them together. So I'm just going to move all the rest of these off to the side here, and we're going to start with this one here, which is the anime color, I believe. Just going to grab my blade here and pop this one open. All right, so now that we got that all cut open, which was kind of difficult, we've got the instructions here. And just opening this up, it's actually pretty basic, it looks like. So you can see here it's attempting to show us how we're supposed to put this together, and it looks like a lot of these pieces are actually up on the inside of him. So it looks like we'll have to dig all that stuff out. And flipping over the backside, nothing really here, just looks like information from the company, so nothing there. So now we begin the unpackaging process. This first piece just lifts off. This is just like a protective cover, and look at that. As soon as you take that off, you get that really nice shot of its head there. And surprisingly, there's actually some decent panel lining here on the sides of the head. And you can see at the bottom here, we have this plate that's on the bottom of it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a nice little plate there with the Earth Space Federation Forces logo on it. And that just pops right off. And now we've got this little cube inside of him, and we've got this bag up in here. So pulling apart the two sides of the head will then expose, or give you the ability at least, to be able to pull up that centerpiece that has the camera in it. And that actually was pretty hard to pull up. It's in there pretty sturdy. But once you get a grip on it, you can go ahead and yank that up, and that will expose the front and back camera. So now we've got the camera pulled up, and as you can see, we also have the two sides of his head pulled out. So just going to reach up in here and pull out that bag. And it's really kind of amazing how they fit some of this up in there, because I was trying not to break anything. That stuff was up in there pretty snugly. So once you've pulled that out, you can see we've got a piece of the chin and the centerpiece for the V-fin. And then we can pull out the V-fin as well. And the V-fin is broke out into two separate parts, as you can see here. So we're just going to go ahead and break these open real quick. So we've got our chin and our centerpiece for our V-fin. So just trying to cut this open as carefully as possible, because I'm trying not to scratch up the actual V-fins themselves. They have it pretty tightly wrapped up in here, so I'm just trying to make sure that I don't damage it. So as you can see, you get the V-fin, and it's split into two parts here. And then utilizing that centerpiece that it also came with, you can connect these two into that part, making your one full completed V-fin. And once you've got the V-fin put together, you can just pop that in on his forehead like that. I will say that this was a little bit looser of a connection than I really would have hoped for. I would have liked to see this be a little bit more sturdy, but these aren't Bandai quality, so everything is not as precision cut as I think we're probably used to with Bandai products. The tolerances are a little bit looser here, so some items are really tight and some items are really loose. So definitely might want to add a little bit of super glue for the V-fin if yours is loose. And as you can see here, as I'm messing with the chin piece was actually really hard to get on. And that just goes back to those tolerances I was talking about, where on my particular head that I had, the peg for the chin to go onto was obviously a little bit too big, so it was super hard to try to push that red chin on top of it. So the base with the Earth Federation logo on it if you go ahead and you can take that off, that actually transform into a base that you can then set the Gundam head on. And then he has a nice little place to sit on. And just like that, you have a nice little Gundam head figure to sit on your desk at work, or maybe somewhere in your collection. And so real quick, I'm gonna pop together the rest of these and we'll take a look at how they all look side by side. All right, and here we go, guys. We've got all of them snapped together and they're all looking pretty good. I'm loving them. But I gotta say, this one, the anime color and the I guess you would call it mechanical clear or clear, are definitely my two favorite ones out of the bunch. The other two look pretty good as well, but something about these two really speak to me. I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of the visor that's kind of in front of the eyes on both of the black, which is really like a brown, and the regular white one. I don't know, I just didn't like that visor there. Overall, in my opinion, these things look really good. And you know, we'd been seeing these online for a while now, and we just weren't really sure where we needed to go to get them. Kind of figured we either had to go directly to Japan or order from Japan in order to get these. So it was a very nice surprise to see that USA Gundam Store had these in stock. So while we were there, we just couldn't pass up the opportunity to pick some of these up. And overall, I think these look great. I think they're awesome little icons to have on your desk. And I also think that these would be really cool if we decided to paint some of these up. So I think I'm definitely probably going to pick one or two of these and try to paint them up and see how good I can really make this thing look. So stick around for that video to see what I come up with for one of these little Gundam heads here. If you're looking for some of these, check out USA Gundam, see if they have some in stock still. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys stick around for that custom paint job video that I'm going to do on one of these at some point. And if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave us a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? Till the counting days until the second call.